Okay, so tell Irabeth about the victory. Let's go tell Irabeth about the victory. Irabeth, we did something. We did something great. Oh yeah, I was looking at those stretch goals. Which stretch goal is for the AS? I mean, again, probably not ASMR, but like it will be very laid back and chilled out and reading. Maybe, if you're good, I will whisper. I will whisper read a book to you. Oh, thank you, Cereal. I appreciate it. I was just about to take a sip as well. But stretch goal, I think it's 30. I think it's 30 in total. 15 is the first one, which is the emoji. The emoji? The emote? The emote? Emoji? Whatever. 15 is for the keep on keeping on emote. 30 is going to be like a stream where I do Goodnight Flanders live, which will probably mean I envision it as me only interested in this. I think we need to get you like a little button you can click where it just switches the stream into whisper mode. But yeah, I think that will probably be me finding somewhere nice and cozy in Skyrim and sitting down with just a horde of books and just reading, doing some nice little relaxing reading. I will tell you all about the wonders of Skyrim and the world around. We now have 11 viewer characters. Serial, we do. We have 11 viewer characters. It's crazy. We're one off having like as many as the Hound Hearts. And technically the Hound Hearts have 12 members, but 11 of them are injured. So technically, we are more powerful than one of the Knight Orders in Galarian right now. We're almost as big as the Hound Heart Order. Exactly, yeah. Oh, I put my character out in the Discord. Thank you very much, Embrace. I will, after the stream, I will take a look at that. I will crop it down, and I will include it in the Pathfinder. But I need to look into builds. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I think everyone's approached it a little bit differently. Some people have kind of, some people have like very specific builds that they have in mind, and they know that these builds work, and it's kind of like either min-maxy or very based on, you know, knowledge of the game mechanics. Other people have went into it with like a roleplay perspective, and that's great too. Both are totally fine, and I don't mind what you guys do. Like I say, it's totally up to you guys what type of character you want to have in the game. It's all up to you. But yeah, God, it's exciting that once we get Embrace's character in the game, I think we will have as many members as the Hound Hearts. Oh boy. Irabeth rubs her red and tired eyes. Any success? How's the sea? The Tower of Estrad? I can tell you, Irabeth, I don't want to blow your mind, okay? Chill the fuck out. Be relaxed, okay? But I kind of cleared the Tower of Estrad of demons single-handedly. Well, not single-handedly, I did have some help, but you know, it was pretty great. Great. The places where the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. Then they won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Grey Garrison. Thank you for your service. Well, it wasn't just me, Irabeth. Like I said, I had some incredibly helpful companions with me along the way. But you know, if there's any reward for this, then let us know, please. I feel like, is there maybe another side quest that Irabeth will give us, or is that it? Because she said, place where the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. Are there more that she can tell us about that we need to go clear, or is that it? I don't know anything about Pathfinder, but I'm happy to make you play whatever abomination I create. I mean, Pathfinder and D&D, very, very similar. Very, very similar. The game mechanics can differ quite a lot, but same core concept. Tell me about the Eagle Watch. It was a small order, like the Hound Hearts then, created to fight not only demons, but also the enemy within, to maintain the purity of the paladin ranks, prevent heresy, and identify spies, and it failed miserably at that. The Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth infiltrated it and formed their nest within its ranks. Oh no, this sounds like something that Esmond would not be too happy to hear. I am always Barb in D&D. Go Barb. Go Barb. There's actually, there's barbarians, obviously. There's barbarians in the game. There's also, is it Blood Rager? Which is kind of like a barbarian that can also kind of do some bard slash other magic stuff. Stabby stabby slash slash with 2 axes. Let me see. After the Queen entrusted me with leading the order, Anevia and I practically built it from scratch. Do they not mean rebuilt it? We got rid of deadweight, people who weren't committed. We organised ways to transmit messages and orders safely. We introduced reliable ciphers. We found tacit allies around the city, from Crusader orders to street beggars. This was my personal crusade, to purge the city of the Templars who infested it, and I thought I was winning. I could feel it. We were so close to driving the cultists out of Canabras, but Erebeth frowns. It's hard to admit, but those successes didn't count for much once the demons entered the city. On the contrary, if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be a headquarters at the Defender's Heart. The cultists would have served up the city on a platter to the demons. Yeah, I think that one. The lines on Erebeth's forehead soften. Yes, that's true. It's a good thing we achieved something. Thank you. Allow me to ask a few personal questions and delve into your personal life, Erebeth. I know you probably don't want me to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ha ha ha! Nosy Flanders. Frowning a little, Erebeth nods. Please. But I must warn you, there are some things I don't have the right to discuss. Okay, Ooh, tell me about Anevia. How long have you been seeing each other? We met in Timon as I was wandering aimlessly from one ordeal to another. We returned to Canabras together to expose the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. The day the Queen knighted me was the second happiest day of my life. The first day was our wedding. Oh, that's cute. That's sweet. But Anevia isn't just my beloved, she's my staunchest ally. I thought that said raunchiest for a second there. She's my raunchiest ally. Oh my god. We share every victory and defeat. The best of me is alive thanks to her. Thank you for saving her back then. The day Canabras fell, before her return, the only thing giving me the strength to protect the Defender's Heart was the hope that I'd see her again. We are in your debt. Well, thank you for your answers. I don't think we need to dive into too much of that right now. We want to do some exploring. Go. May Iomedae keep you safe. Well, thank you for your blessing, but don't let Esmond hear you say that, okay? Because he's not really a fan of Iomedae, okay? Like, I understand there are some Crusaders who follow Iomedae that are good, okay? But not all Iomedae worshippers are good, okay? So maybe just keep that to yourself for the time being. Question: do we have another caster other than yourself, Flanders? I mean, technically Matrim can do a little bit of casting, being the Eldritch Archer and all. Drago won't be able to do any casting, I don't believe. Esmond, you can do a little bit of casting, but not a great deal. I don't think Lynn has access to casting. Dawn has some casting. I mean, in terms of like main spell, like main mages, like main focus as a mage. No, Arel doesn't even count because she's a kineticist. It's not really magic, is it? Sarah's a cleric. I suppose I consider cleric to be like a main caster, really. So yeah, me and Sarah. Irel, I suppose you could count, but not magic in the traditional sense. But yeah, no, there's no straight up wizards or anything in the party at the minute. Maybe we'll get like a wizard or something down the road. I don't know, possibly.
Did somebody say, may Iomedae bless you? I want to see them.
I'm sure you do, Esmond. I'm sure you do, but you just need to, you know, just chill out, have a drink, maybe take a seat at one of the tables in here, speak with some of the fine... Okay, never mind, the tavern's filled with Crusaders. Maybe just find a corner, Esmond. Maybe just find a corner and just chill out. You maybe don't want, in fact, maybe you don't want to be in the tavern. Maybe the basement. Maybe the basement's the best place for you. Just find a corner somewhere, chill out, and try not to pay too much attention to the crusaders that are all around you. Caster fairies. I mean, it's got to be said that Flanders is a bit of a soft boy. In combat, he is typical, protect me! Oh, the blind elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. I mean, he was on fire in our last encounter, so yeah, arguably. His clothes are clean and his pale face has some colour. The elf turns to you and listens closely.
Is that you, my saviour? I recognized your footsteps. Determined footsteps befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation.
Wait. Was the voice I was doing for the storyteller, was I doing like that weird sort of Obi-Wan voice, or was I doing like Patrick Stewart? It wasn't Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart was done for the old guy that was kind of like, he was losing his mental faculties. He was the museum curator for Estrad. That's who had Patrick Stewart's voice, never mind.
This really is just Obi-Wan Kenobi. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation.
The elf hands you a small black ring with 2 scarlet runes on it. Oh, storyteller's ring. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What does it do? Is it good?
Erebeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabras that the local Wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many Wardstones, but only in the one guarding Canabras did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside, a vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the Wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what it will be capable of. The Wardstone must be destroyed.
Dun dun dun! Oh shit, what? But the Wardstone's the only thing that is potentially holding back demons from full-on invasion. Cyril says,
"This place is reeking with Iomede's faithful, with her awful smell. I'll wait outside. What killing crusader? Any of them that aren't inside? Maybe only the Laughing God knows." Well.
Oh boy. Esmond is a creepy customer. It's got to be said. Who are you and why did they let you... Yeah, who are you and why did they let you examine the Wardstone? I mean, we played the first game, so we know that you're an absolute G, but at the same time, I don't think we can just greet you and tell you that you're an absolute G without getting a little bit of backstory first. The elf? I don't know if I want to travel with this guy. I think there's probably going to be like a split... Oh shit, sorry guys. I think there's probably going to be a split in like the Order of Flanders or whatever the hell we're calling it, where there's going to be 2 groups. One of them are going to be the group that are willing to like travel with Esmond and they're just like, ah, he's okay, he's a good guy. And the rest of them are going to be like the people who are like, okay, seriously, he scares me. Keep him away from me. But I think through the crusade, we will all learn to come together and hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and everyone will get along eventually. Battle shall forge us into steadfast allies. So, who? Esmond? He is fine, just a bit crazy, that's all. The elf smiles faintly.
I am the storyteller, just an old elf, and a bit more. I am old even for an elf. I've seen many things and have been many places. Not so long ago I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands, led by a remarkable and promising individual.
That was me in the first game. I did that. I'm a promising individual. Dad, are you proud of me?
My advice on the complicated matter of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader.
They did. You were really useful. In fact, I think you got us the really good ending because of your because we followed your advice. Thank you, storyteller. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll do a Pathfinder Kingmaker playthrough at some point. With that being said, yeah, I don't actually remember what the good ending was. I don't remember most of Kingmaker. It's been like 3 years since I played it. I want to say, like 3 years, 2 years.
This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who's never hurt anyone. Stayed out of others' squabbles, but sometimes gave good advice. I had a few friends in Erosian who vouched for my integrity. This is why my humble request to be allowed to see the Wardstones was granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm in Canabra.
Do you wield some sort of magical power, some instinct? Do you have the sixth sense? And just so you know, storyteller, if you have the sixth sense and someone asks you if you have the sixth sense, you have to tell them that you have the sixth sense, okay? So do you have the sixth sense? The storyteller chuckles.
Yes, to a certain extent.
What? You have the sixth sense? Whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting you to be so forthright about it.
But it is more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that have happened. I touch an object, and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions, and tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world, gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day, I will gather them all.
I don't know how I feel about that. Why would you want to gather all of the stories in the world? Let me see. Should I start with Kingmaker? Embrace. Kingmaker's very good. It's lacking a lot. It's lacking some of the polish, or should I say, it's lacking some of the more developed features of Wrath of the Righteous. So, like for instance, there aren't as many classes in Kingmaker. There are still a lot of classes, but there aren't as many as in this. With that being said, it's still a fantastic game, and I would recommend Kingmaker. I would recommend Kingmaker. Oh boy. Serial calling Major Thunder Tempest Caller. Major Thunder calling Serial Cultist. What blight is concealed in the Wardstone? Storyteller. Has it got the spicy cough? Has the COVID infected the Wardstone?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer to your question.
Quick, get the lateral flow tests. We need to go test the Wardstone.
To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the Wardstone was created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess.
Wait, so in order to...
Curious. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by...
I keep allowing Serial to influence the voice of the storyteller, so it's like it's went from Obi-Wan Kenobi to slightly unhinged Obi-Wan Kenobi. Or at least my attempt at Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let me see.
A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Minago.
Oh, that bitch. We fucking hate Minago. But we did give her a sick burn. If you guys didn't catch that stream, I think Kensei, I think Sword Saint General made a clip of it. We made a joke about her appearance, about the demon's appearance. And it was a sick burn, and then she actually burned us back, and it really cut deep. So maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that.
Invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best: kill and desecrate. They say they covered the Wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Iomade herself? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows?
Let me see. Oh, Serial. That is incredibly generous of you. Mage. Let me tab out for a hot sec. I will be right back in the game. Oh, wow. Embrace. I just opened the Discord. Or should I say, I just tabbed out and the Discord was there. And I see the bad else. The bad else? The bad else. I see the bad else character art you put in, by which I mean the badass character art that you put in. Let me see. So, for those of you who are unaware, if you want a character in game, you can do what Serial just did, or what Serial just did for Major Thunder, and you can redeem the. I think I renamed it. I think I called it like "Put my character in the game" or something like that. And then after you've done that, you can join the Discord if you want some custom character art. Just hop into the Discord, put some character art in. I will verify you after the like. Let's say you join while I'm in the middle of the stream. I will verify you after the stream, and then you guys will be able to put character art and stuff in. So yeah, Major Thunder, just pop some character art in the Discord, and I will make your character tomorrow. And I'll Wait, I don't even think I'm in the Discord. No, I don't think you are, Major Thunder. I don't think you are. Stupid Sexy Flanders, have I mentioned that your avatar looks like George Michael? I can confirm, Kankster, when I posed for my avatar, when I posed for the photo, I was not going for George Michael. But I mean, hey, George Michael's a good-looking guy, or was a good-looking guy. I think he passed away, didn't he? He was a good-looking guy, so I'll take it. Oh boy, have I missed anything in chat? Let me just double check. I don't like missing what you guys say, okay? I like to try and be on the ball. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so Mage, just go ahead and join the Discord. I will verify you after the stream, and then feel free to pop some art in there and leave some notey notes on what you want your character build to be like. There is a specific section in the Discord now, guys, that is called Pathfinder. I believe it is under the info category, the information category, or stream info and stuff like that. If you go into that category, there will be a specific section that is titled Pathfinder with a cute little dice next to it. Click on that, put all your character info in there, avatar, portraits, information for the build, stuff like that, names, whatever you want to include, pop it all in there for me, and I will get around to looking at it after the stream and putting your portraits into the game as well, because that's a thing I need to do. Okay, so the storyteller says, "It was not the last attack." Wait, what? It was not the last attack. Oh, okay, leading on from what he said before, which was the Monago attacking the Wardstone.
It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Baylor. The terrifying Baylor Koramzadeh. Even the terrifying Baylor, that guy, their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Daskari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness. To open the abscess, I saw Flurgerberg out the corner of my eye, and it distracted me from the text and made me laugh. To open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Flurgerberg, and when the demon lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wound. Why did you travel to the Wardstone, storyteller? What do you know that I don't? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the Wardstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time, all snuffed out in the blink of a light. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next began. I have heard you, storyteller, and I appreciate your stories. I will come back to hear more stories soon. Maybe you can like touch my face and tell me my story, because I don't remember where I came from. I just know my name is Flanders because I have it stitched into my socks. It says Flanders on my socks. I know that's my name. Other than that, I don't know who I am. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Wardstone. As far as I know, there is nothing like it in Canarbras, but the demons might have something.
Please, please, storyteller, touch my face.
I heard the dying roar of Tyrendelev, the Silver Dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you go to where Tyrendelev perished and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and a strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there.
And my party has a crazy cult leader and all other sorts of interesting people. You can touch their faces too. Tell them their stories. He's basically like a tarot reader, right? Except rather than looking at cards, he just touches your face, or like your belt buckle, or your shoes, or like, I don't know. Touch me if you dare. Touch me if you dare, elf. I kind of imagine Esmond as talking with the voice of Mark Hamill's Joker. Does anyone play mobile games? I do not. In fact, I rarely use my mobile for anything besides from like the occasional text. Let's see. Just got Slice and Dice and it's great. Hard to actually find good mobile games. Guys, you heard it here from Embrace first. Check out Slice and Dice. What's Slice and Dice? I immediately think like Fruit Ninja. Is it called Fruit Ninja? Was it called Fruit Ninja? Is it still a game? I don't know. But I'm immediately thinking something like that. So we are going. Wow, this is a leap of faith here. But I mean, wait. I fucking called this, guys. I called it. I said that this purple stone knife was important. Is this going to be the moment that we find out that it is actually important? I found it just on the floor in the square. It's called the purple stone knife. It sounds dodgy as fuck. I don't know why it's of importance, but listen, I found it in the square where Tyrendelev perished. What do you make of it? The storyteller reaches out and says softly, "Even from here, I can feel strange energies emanating from this object." Called it. We called it, okay? I did a good, okay? I did it right. I made a good prediction. I think it paid off.
If you don't mind, I will examine it using my method.
Wait, what do you mean examine it using your method? He takes it to the other room and we happen to walk in as he's just licking the knife like, "This is how I examine the blade." That's what he calls it, examining it using his method.
"I need to lick the blade, Flanders. You will see what I mean in a minute. I will tell you a really good story if you let me lick the blade."
Oh my god. Oh jeez. Slice and Dice is a roguelike dungeon crawler would suit D&D fans. Lots of classes, loot and cool enemies. You had me at loot. Everyone knows I'm a sucker for loot. Apparently also a sucker for really weird headcanons as well, because apparently the storyteller does not touch things to see their stories anymore. He licks them.